Well, good morning, chaps. Another week. Tuesday today, so we didn't actually do any filming yesterday because it was actually a hardcore admin day. But that's out the way, all done, VAT sorted, end of year pretty much there. Be interesting to see what the figures are like at the end of this year. Sort of do and don't want to know really. But Michelle's away. She's up in a spa in. Having a spa day in where is it, in Bath or Bristol or somewhere like that, so she says. So I'm on my lonesome again. Seem to be on my lonesome quite a bit recently, but I've got a test drive on the Juke and the Cougar. But before that happens, I just thought I'd say that I think season 1 of What's on Court is going to come to an end after this episode. We're on episode 25 now, so yeah, all good things do have to come to an end, but we'll be reshaping, reforming, just having a couple of weeks off or something like that, and firing something up, maybe a bit different. But in the meantime, head over onto the TikTok account, because I'll be doing midweek stuff, and I have been doing a few bits of midweek stuff recently, so head over there, tuck into TikTok and come and say hello and push that follow button, all that sort of stuff. And also put in the comments when we do fire up What's on Court season 2 what you'd like to see. Bit more of this, bit less of that, bit more cooking, no cooking, suggestions. Throw them at me. I'll read every single one of them and I'll respond to every single one of them. So yeah, looking forward to seeing what you've got to say. But yes, season 1 will be coming to an end at the end of this week, and it'll be good to sort of have a couple of weeks off, I think. But anyway, back to car dealing. So I think a subscriber called me up, inquiring about the Freelander. I haven't got that up for sale. It's not even on the website. It's got 3 new tyres on it. It needs some brake pipe work and everything, and just get mechanically absolutely spot on as we can get it, and then hopefully he might come down and buy that, which would be lovely. Always lovely to me as a subscriber as well. What else is happening? So the Juke at 10 o'clock, which is in about an hour, and then someone else is coming to test drive the Cougar and possibly one of the Cash guys. And I've got Ian from Dealer Kit coming to say hello today. Lovely Ian from Dealer Kit. For all you who don't know what Dealer Kit is, it's basically an enormous time saver for us car dealers, really. Basically, and this is no plug, by the way. I don't really do plugs unless people send me beer. But I have a nasty feeling Ian's going to rock up with donuts. But in Dealer Kit, basically, I was having a nightmare when we're starting to get more and more cars. I had a website, and then we had, I was having to upload stuff on Auto Trader, which took forever, manually. And then I go, right, I need to put it on Motors, and then I need to put it on the website, and then I need to put it on Car Gurus or something else. So I was having to duplicate it every single bloody time. And then Dealer Kit comes along, gives us a new website, free ring ding, which looks fab, by the way. Go and have a look. And also, I put everything into Dealer Kit once. In fact, I don't even have to put it into Dealer Kit, because every time I go to an auction and the auction sends me an invoice, that invoice also gets sent direct into Dealer Kit, and all the cars get bloody loaded up. So I don't have to do anything there other than add the images and adjust my price and put the service history in. That is it. But now, yeah, I load it up at one place and then it fires it up onto Auto Trader, Car Gurus, all that sort of stuff. So it's a fantastic bit of kit. I haven't a clue how to use it. So Ian's coming over to sort of iron out a few bits and bobs, bring some donuts. If he's got any sense, he'll bring beer instead of donuts. But we'll see. It'd be good to see him. Good to see him anyway. So I better get I've got to make sure the bloody batteries are working on the Juke and the Cougar and the Qashqai. So I'm going to go and file them all up. Got all the keys. What on earth could go wrong? What on earth could possibly go wrong? Right, I've got a busy day ahead of me, I can see it. I'll catch you later. Right, I've got a slight pickle on my hands here because I've moved the Juke into position, and I thought I'd just have a play with the radio. Turn it on, and well, didn't turn on, did it? So the radio has also got the reversing camera, the sat nav and everything like that. So I've been through 3 locations where there are fuses, one under the bonnet, one on the side, and one underneath the glove box. I think they're just arriving now. I've really got to pull something out of the bag to push this one through. Godspeed. Let's see how this one goes. Laters. Right, chaps. Guess what? That little mother is sold. Fantastic. The Ford Cougar that's been with us for about, what, 8-9 months? Not quite that bad, but sold. At the door. It's just fantastic. Oh, what a relief. I thought I was going to have to make a loss on that one and ship it onto a trader and, just not make any money. So that went fantastically well. So I'm just that's going to get picked up, I think, at the end of the week. And then we did a test drive on the Juke, and I still wasn't able to get the bloody radio working. But that bugger sold as well. I mean, what a cracking morning of car dealing. I mean, it's brilliant. 2 sold, 2 down. Juke's only been here for, what, a couple of weeks, if that. It's only just come out the gate, only been up for sale for a few days. And the radio's not working, and I managed to sell it to her, which is fantastic. Obviously, I'll get everything working and everything sorted out before she comes and picks it up on Saturday again. So Saturday is looking like another busy handover day. And we got one from last week to hand over on Saturday as well. Whoop-de-doo. But while I was doing all that, I think I saw Mr. Ian wander into the office. We'll go and say hello, shall we? He's here. Ian!
Yes.
Hello, old chap, how are you? Are you alright? This is Ian from Dealer Kit.
Yes, you filmed me.
How are you, mate? You alright? And do you know what? I said earlier on about he bought some, as I said, he bought the donuts. But also, look at this. He also bought a whole crate of beer. Absolutely fantastic. Look at this. How do you pronounce this? Noam? Noam beer from Munich. Well, they're not going to last very long, are they? How was your drive down?
It was good.
All right?
Yeah, it's very good.
Good.
It was, nice to come see the countryside rather than...
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice. Now, at some point, I've got to take Poncho out for a walk because you're probably crossing your legs, aren't you, Poncho? Because I've been cracking out some deals. That's right. So Ian's down to say hello and all that sort of stuff, and we're going to do a little bit of filming on a few other bits and bobs. He's going to walk me through some stuff on Dealer Kit, as I explained earlier on. And then either go and have a lunch or a nice supper somewhere, I think. Isn't that the plan?
Sounds good.
There you go. Right, I'll catch you chaps later, but what a fantastic morning. Well, Ian and I headed out the office earlier on, and we came back to find half the box of donuts scattered all over the floor, didn't we, Poncho? Licking your lips. So we're several donuts down now, which is a bit frustrating, because it's tea time and we're having a nice cup of tea. Oh, Ian, you know what? I've got something for you.
Oh, look at that. Superb.
Go on, pop it on.
Now, I've got the country folk. Have you got the...
It hasn't, they're yet to be embroidered, but God, you look so Essex, Ian, don't you? You're in danger of looking like a car dealer.
Can we go shooting now?
Yeah, we've just been filming a little snippet for Dealer Kit for their little promotional stuff. If you head on to, where's it going to be, Ian? TikTok?
TikTok, Instagram.
Dealer Kit. Have a look at Dealer Kit on TikTok, Instagram. I don't know about YouTube, but we've done a little video about how what I think about Dealer Kit anyway. So tune into that. It's all a bit of a giggle, and I'm covered in mud. I bet you'll see. Right, we've got a school run to do, and I don't think we're going to sell any more cars today. I think 2's enough for today, so we're going to shut up shop soon and go and do school run, and then I think we're going to go to the Tally for a pint this evening and maybe something to eat. Tuesday night, it's a lovely evening. We might even go for a little drink by the water because it's such a lovely evening. Show all these townies what the country is really like. Isn't that right, Ian?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, well, catch you later. So Ian and I are now having visited a couple of little Devon holds over the last couple of hours. We've actually landed in the Tally, and we've got the Roaring Fire there. We've got a beef bourguignon with Stilton and port with a masha bataita. Ian's actually got a chicken chicory or something like that, isn't it? Something Portuguese? Chicatori, something like that. So I've got a masha bataita. I must say, I'm not very impressed with the masha bataita here because it's a little bit, it's not how I'd like to normally do it. But anyway, but by the fire, a lovely beef stew, masha bataita and a beer, and what a fantastic day. 2 cars sold, and we've filmed an advert, which I'm sure you're about to see very shortly, but who knows? I mean, I don't know what I'm going to have to say to Michelle tomorrow, but she's got some catching up to do, that's for sure. But, we'll see. I'm sure she's got her excuses, but anyway, I'll catch you chaps later. Well, morning all. Wednesday morning, auction day today, so I'm going to be doing some, I'm going to be buying some cars purely on data today, because the data seems to be stacking up, to be honest. Cars that are selling within sort of their day range are, and they're selling, and the ones that they sell are saying that are selling quicker than other cars are. So we're going to buy some cars purely on data today. Again, purely on data. Other than that, getting stuff ready for handover really, so we're selling too many bloody cars. So 2 yesterday in the bag, of course. So the Cougar, I think MOT runs out in June, so we're going to whip that through another MOT. And had a service 9 months ago. 8 months ago. We might do a little interim service because the oil degrades. It's not just about the mileage, Yeah, I had a service 2,000 miles ago, but 9 months ago. So, yeah, we should really. The oil gets a bit funny. So, on those wet belts. So is that the Cougar, the Juke? Need to fix that bloody radio. I really do. I need to get onto that and also buy some cars today. Because if we're not careful, we're going to run out of good stock. But God, I'm so pleased that bloody Cougar's gone. And I tell you what I did with that Cougar. I re-photographed it, and not only that, I put the bloody price up as well. So I re-photographed it because I pulled the price down to bring it into a great price. And I took the new pictures, and the new pictures look fabbo. And I thought, well, these pictures look far too good for the car. So I put the car price back up to where it should be. I think it was by another 700 quid or something like that. And it sold. So I got proper margin for that car in the end. Just goes to show, adjust your pictures, put the price up. So that was good. That was very good. Very small margin on the Juke because we had quite a substantial garage bill on the Juke, which is very unexpected. I think it was about 800 quid, which has not left us with much on that Juke. But hey, hey, we still make profit. But we just got to be careful about that. That's why you need a good margin in these. And I tell you what, when I'm searching for these cars on the auction, I'll just run you through it all again, because it just goes to show that you need to have a good amount of money as a margin when you buy these cars, because when you get an 800 quid bill for such a small little car, if you're buying something with a grand's margin and plus your fees, you're living in a negative world basically. So I'll walk you through that in a minute. Right, I'll book all those in for the garage, and then I'll get prepping for the auction. Laters. Right, I've got my cars for the auction today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One's already gone through and I've lost it. So I'll show you what I've done here. So I basically whittled them all down and set my margins what I wanted them to be, and then literally I did some drawing on here. So look, that all went through and lost it. So I got the Civic up next. Retails at 8,600. So I went on to Auto Trader and I whacked up to top of good price. Based on that, that's my fee. I want that as a margin. Bodywork, there was about 1,000 quid of bodywork on that one. Garage, it just needs an MOT, which gives my max bid at 5,200. And I think the cap clean on that one is the Civic. Where's that? 5,825. So fat chance I'm probably going to get that one, but it's literally about to come up, I think. Where are we? We're 189, 190. There we go. That little beep, beep, beep. That's saying it's coming up. So 192. So a couple of cars away. I'll let you join in a sec. Right. So the Civic is 74,000 miles. It's 2017. It's Honda Civic 1.6 ID Tech SE Plus estate. It's the next one up, so we shall see. And I want to see if people are bidding in the hall on this as well, because if it's just internet bids, you might want to just. Here we go. Eight services. Right, the big it is 45 of the bounds, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 4,009 of the bounds, 5 online, 1, 51, 51 of the 2, 3, 52, 4, 5, 55 of the bounds, 55, 56, 57. No, I'm out. It's gone to 5.9, but it needs a grand worth of. Grand's worth of bodywork, it really does. It's a grade 4. 6.2, 6.1 it went for. Right, the Fiat is a Fiat 500 1.2 lounge 3-door. 2020, it's done 7,000 miles. Retails at 13.8. This is what I got to do with it. That's on my margin. That's how much bodywork needs to be done to it. Needs a good old service. So that's my highest bid. It's quite a lot of outlay. Quite a lot of outlay for that. So it's got to be a good price, really. But I think that Fiat 500 is going to fly. It's going to go way above. And cap clean on that is cap clean is 10,150. 10,150. We'll see. Fiat coming up. Come on, I haven't had one of these before. It's just quite a lot of money for a small car. Right. 9,595 bid, 9,595 bid, so we're up to 10 grand now. It's soaring. 10.4, 10.5, 10.6, 10.7, 10.8, 10.9,
10,000, 8 with 10, 8, 10,000, 8 with 10, 8.
Okay, I've gone in at 10.9.
50, 11 to 50, 11 to 50, 11 to 50, 1.
I'm out.
11,001, so 11,001, once, 11,001.
I'm out. So that's the Fiat gone. I'm not too worried about that because it went over my 2,000, strict 2,000 margin. Not doing too well today. Lost the VW Civic and the Fiat. They all screamed above. I mean, they're popular cars, I think. So next one's a Mini. Again, fat chance I'll get that because people love Minis here or everywhere. But there is a Qashqai which I'm keying at, and we've got two Qashqais already. But this is a 1.5.
Diesel Techno 1, it says in the catalogue it has not got a glass roof. I'll let you make your own minds up on that. Right, go it is. Quite easy to spot the difference, isn't it? 6,500 pounds. 65, 66, 67.
7.3 is the max on this one, and 7.1, 7.2, 7.
71, 71.
Oh, I'll go.
71, 2. 72 bids.
7.2.
72's online. 72. Can we online? 7,200 bid.
I'm the highest bidder.
50s here on in then. At 7,200 once, 7,200 twice. 10, 3, 5. Next one, 230, somebody.
Oh, I did get that.
Perfect on the short check. One owner with 11 service well with this one.
I got that.
Start 2,500.
7.2. 7.3 was my max. That's with a 2,000 margin. See, they do bloody exist. And there's not much to be done to that. Winning lots. Oh, it's provisional. 2,700. So that was, let me show you. Right, so that was a Nissan Qashqai 1.5 DCI Techna, non-panoramic. But actually, it is panoramic because it has a glass roof. You could see it, and that you could probably hear them saying, make your mind up whether you think it's got a glass roof or not. Anyway, 69,000 miles. It's on provisional at 7.2. So let's have a look at the figures for that. Right, so here are the stats for that Nissan. 69,000 miles, blah, 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 blah. 98 out of 100. There's higher supply than normal. Now, that doesn't put me off too much because these are all the cars that are out there of the same ilk. But there are none in my area, so the location of them, if I do distance, can I? Oh, there's one in Exeter, one in Yeovil, Bridgend, Newport. That's about it. So I've got to compete with these chaps locally, I think. But there's someone going for fairly strong money, but I can, if I retail that at 9.3, it's still a good price. What if I go 9.350? Does it jump out a good price? Oh yeah, about 9.4. Oh, still does as well. How about 9.5? Okay, so it looks like 9,400. We bought it for 7. We want a margin of 2,000. Cost of, and it's got the fees there of about 300 quid. So, and it's telling me that my max I should pay is 7,200, which is what we did. It might need another 100 or so pounds going into the garage just for some checks, but it's got a good MOT and it's recently been serviced and it's got full service history. So another Qashqai, that'll be our third in a different colour, but it's the 1.5, not the 1.2s. Check me out, bloody car dealer. So we'll see. I've got things to do now, so I don't know if I'm going to buy another car or not. We'll see. Anyway, I'll catch you later. Hi chaps, Wednesday afternoon, and I'm down at the garage. You remember this chap here? The smoky one with poured all the coke over? Well, it's all up and running, all firing away perfectly. Not smoking at all at the moment because it's just had all 4 injectors completely replaced. So what's left on this one is the glow plug. It's got a warning light. It needs an MOT, and also it needs some new discs and some new pads on the rear. But other than that, it's and a bit of cosmetic work on the outside. That is ready to rock and roll, which is fantastic. I mean, no other faults on, but it does need to go for a good old run. It needs to have a regen. But you know, all sorts of things could happen from that. So it's looking positive that the injector's all done. It's not chuffing anymore, and it's all been cleaned. The engine area has all been cleaned. So thoroughly pleased with that. And the reason why I'm down here is the Cougar's just gone in for a MOT, just passed flying colours. So that's fortunate. Yeah, well, it's being MOT'd next week, I think. But you'll find out what happens with that a bit later on, maybe in a couple of weeks' time when we come back for season 2. Right, chaps, school run, and I'm not quite sure what we're doing tonight with Monty, but I'll go out for supper or something. Right, catch you later. Bye. Well, morning all. Thursday morning. Lovely day in Devon, yet again. Right, I'm here. I'm at home actually. I bought the old Cougar back. What did I do? Yeah, MOT'd it yesterday, so I thought I'll just finish off doing my daily chores, and then it's getting valeted later on, so that's being handed over on Friday. That's being handed over Friday. The Mitsubishi ASX being handed over today. The Juke's handing over on Saturday, and I've got to find this bloody radio for the Juke, or a new one, or a repairer, or someone who fixes shit like that. Because I've tried everything. All the fuses out, and it's just a dead radio. But the radio also does the camera and the sat nav. So, anyway, but it's a full day today. I've got to school pick up. I've got my eye appointment today, and then back to the office. We've got the Qashqai, getting a bloody Qashqai back. We're going to have 3 bloody Qashqais. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing getting that one. Someone's offered me an Evoque 2018 Landmark Edition Evoque in white with 14,000 miles, 1 service and 4 owners. That to me just rings alarm bells, to be honest. I mean, a low mileage at that age. I mean, that thing there, that's 2018 at 13,000 miles. And I think people just put off by it, to be honest. 14,000 miles, 2018. It's barely been used. It's got the Ingenium engine in it. It's got this, and it's got that. I mean, it probably runs absolutely fine. But just on paper, it just sounds like a car that no one's going to want to touch. But it all depends what price you get it for, doesn't it? So I'm going to chat to the owner today and just explain in my best possible way of why I can't really be paying. I think they want about 16 grand for it, and it's trade price at about 16 grand. But to me, I mean, any other trade might pick it up for 16 grand, but to me, I know that a low mileage car don't sell. I know that those Land Rovers with no service history don't sell, or are problematic. Now, I don't mind a problematic car, as you all well know, so I'm going to have to go in a bit cheap on this one, but we'll see. I think they're in need of getting rid of the car soon, so I hope I can help them with that, but it needs to be right for me. Anyway, I'll update you on that one, because hopefully I'm going to chat to the old girl later. Right, school time. Monty, you ready? Ready to rock and roll? Let's go. Catch you chaps later. Right, I'm in the upper forecourt, Thursday afternoon, losing track of time. Amarok, sold, not to a customer, to a dealer. So we've moved that on. I put that on dealer way. And I put reserve on it for 17.5. That's what it owes me. That's what it owes me. And I've sold it for 17,250. So I've dropped 250 quid on that, which is okay. Plus 30 quid fee for selling it on. First time I used that platform, so I'm pretty. I'm happy with that. It's been around too long. It's not even had one viewing, and it needs to go. It's tying up money. You know, money can be spent on other stock you know, 17.5 grand. Let's get that money back and move it on. So I'm yet to hear from the chap, but hopefully he'll make a, well, first of all, make bloody payment, and then arrange to come and pick it up. So starting to cull stuff. So I'm going to do the same with that bloody Volvo as well. Get that shifted on before that devalues further, because for some reason that is dropping like a stone. The value of that is dropping every week. I think it's because it's a hybrid. Lovely car, drives absolutely beautifully, but it's just getting hammered on the valuation, so that needs to get out the door. Same with the Amarok. Juke stereo, just bought one of those, and the chap promises me that it's going to be delivered tomorrow. Chance to be a fine thing. But other than that, it's Michelle's birthday on Monday, and I need to get my skates on and sort stuff out for that. So I'm going to take a little trip into Totnes, and of course I've got stacks of stuff already, all wrapped up beautifully. She's going to be watching this on Saturday, so but just tidy up the edges and get a few more bits and bobs. But beautiful day, and lots to do. Anyway, I'll crack on. Right, had to swing back home to pick up some toolage for a very important job I've got to do later on. But I think there's someone at Auto Trader, I think, might have got wind that I sold the Amarok today, because I reckon, well, I've had a phone call from a chap saying, I've been looking for one of these cars for bloody ages, and I want to buy it, please. I'm like, what? What? You haven't been looking at one of these for ages, because it's been up for sale for bloody ages. And I'm wondering if there's someone at Auto Trader that says, right, Clive, flick the piss me off switch for family car guy, Sam Watts. Yeah, he's just passed that on in the trade, and let's flood him with inquiries for the Amarok. I mean, coincidence or what? I mean, I haven't had one inquiry on that car for three months or something like that, and then suddenly someone comes on and says, I desperately want that car. I've fallen in love with it and I need to buy it. I really need to buy it. I'm like, but I think in this trade, you do deals with a trader and you don't back out of them. Otherwise you get a bad reputation and you piss people off, you get a bad name and all that sort of. Yes, it's so bloody tempting to go, I'm calling that sale off and I'm going to sell it to him. But, you know, a done deal is a done deal, but it's just frustrating. And I can't believe it. That piss him off switch has been flicked at Auto Trader, and inquiries are coming in for it. So if that is the case, I'm going to do the same with that Volvo. I'm going to pretend I've sold it to someone in the trade and see what happens, but don't tell anyone that. Don't tell anyone that. We'll see what happens. But I just got to laugh and just chew my hat and bite the inside of her cheeks and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, right, that trip to Totnes. I need to get going. And the Freelander 2 that I sold the other day, delivered it. Absolutely fine. Lady absolutely loved it. And then she called up the phone and said, Sam, the bloody side steps have fallen off. And I went, what? The side steps have fallen off. I said, send me a picture. So I reckon she's bottomed out or something like that and ripped one of the side steps off. So I'm going to go over, that's why I'm picking up the toolage, to go over and just take the whole lot off, both sides. She doesn't want them anyway, so bit of a pain, but you know, and it's her fault maybe. And she's about 30 minutes away. So I'm just going to go and take them off. Take the pickup, the Amarok that I've sold, well, I haven't sold but have sold twice nearly, and go and put the side steps on the back of that. So bring them back. What an afternoon! What an afternoon! But gorgeous, isn't it? I know what I'd be like to be doing on an afternoon like this. Anyway, cars moving all over the place this morning and today. MOTs and stuff, and I think that black Discovery, and they're going to squeeze an MOT in that today. So it will fail, but then we'll get all the stuff rectified, get it for a run, and see if there are any more gremlins in there, and get it up for sale. Anyway, chaps, waffling, but I'll catch you chaps later. Bye. Right, afternoon, chaps. Thursday afternoon. I'm at the Land Rover. Wait, see, the side steps come off. See? I'll do that. See them? So, well, there's quite a bit of a bank here, isn't there? Drop off. You see that? Anyway, so I have a feeling they've been ripped off. So I'm going to try and remove those with my toolage. Now, in my toolage, I've got a right mixture of stuff in there. One would love a socket set with all the right sizes, and I just know for a fact that the one I've got here is going to be the wrong size. So we have to be very quiet because the customer's just over there. So I've got to try and do all that. I haven't a clue what I'm doing, not a clue. I've got to get those out and on the other side. So, let's just see what happens, eh? Right, by chance I've managed to find a ratchet in my horrible tool selection that will actually... Oh, so I think that's the wrong way around. Oh. Right, that's snapped off. Oh. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's snapped off. Oh, that's snapped off as well. Oh God, I mean, this is like a covert operation here. I've never laughed so much in my entire life doing a job by myself, and everything's just going horribly wrong. That's snapped off. That's come out. I suppose it's a good thing because it needs to come out. I just need to get that out. Oh no, that means I've got to get this bumper off. I've got to get the bumper off. Or the side trim off. Oh, that means I've got to get that whole thing off. Okay, one step at a time. Let's get all of these off first. Right, that's nut number 2. Those just get better. Oh, 2 down. This is what it's like being a bloody car dealer. You get yourself hands dirty, go and visit customers and all that sort of stuff. Put on a good service and, get on your hands and knees, that sort of thing. Right, 2 down. It's a start, it's a start. Right, this one here now, look at that. It's these bolts here that are going a bit bandy. Let's see if I can show you what's going on. Now this one will unscrew perfectly, watch. Oh. Again, number 3. Number 3. God, I hope she hasn't got cameras out here or anything like that. But, come on. 3rd one. Behind the back job there. Right, now I've got to figure out what to do next. And I think the only other tool I've got is a screwdriver and a pair of pliers. So let's have a look. Right, I feel like I've found some treasure. And let me show you what I've just found. So it's not this bit I need to remove, which I very nearly did remove. It's actually this bit I need to remove. So if I open that door and I've got a bracket here, and I tend to open up that there. There's how that bracket's done. Now, from past experience, I think that requires an 8mm ratchet, something like that, which I happen to have in my pocket here. Yeah, I think that's going to fit. So I'm going to do that and see if I can get one off. Well, it'd be absolutely fantastic in hindsight if I had a effing ratchet for that. I don't. I think I've got. I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen. Do you know what? Me and tools do not get on very well at all. So I have all the ratchet bits, but I don't have the actual proper size ratchet, and I don't have the tool that goes from a large ratchet down to a small ratchet. If you don't know what a ratchet is, it's a bit bigger than a mouse shit. So, oh yeah, here hang on. Yeah, so you see here, it's got this chap here. You see, so really, I want the small chap like that to go on that, and I don't have the bloody fitting. Mind you, there are other ways to skin a bloody cat, I think, and I have a few other things. So I've got a massive, great big wrench here, because that's what car dealers have in the back of their cars. So, so I'm talking rather quietly because I'm literally at the customer's house, but she's on a video call, so we're all okay. So I'm going to have a go with that instead. Let you know how it goes. Right, so I've got my handy little trim tool here, and I've got a spanner there, and I can't remember which way you undo it. So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. So I'm going righty-tighty, so lefty. Come on then, come on. Lucy. Come on, Lucy. Hands. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. It must be lefty-loosey. Fuck me. Sorry, excuse my French. Excuse my French. Right, I think I've loosened Lucy, and I've loosened Lucy. Yes, I have. Right, so here's my ratchet tool set. I mean, you can see it's a little bit, slightly disorganised, which is okay, but but what annoys me is that I'm trying to find a 10mm bit. So that's 11. And then I come across something very, very similar, which is oh, hang on, that's a 10mm. Oh, that's a 10mm bit. Then I come across something very similar, which is 3/8. I mean, what the buggery is that? 3/8. Well, why can't they just go down in the millimetres? I mean, very similar. Look at them. One's 10mm, one's 3/8. I can't understand it. None of them fit my bloody Bertha that I've got here. So, just trying to find a 10mm. That's an 8mm. Gosh. This drives me up the bloody wall. Up the bloody wall. Not knowing if I can put that. Oh, I don't know. I'll undo it with my bloody teeth in a minute. Anyway. Right, this is all going horribly wrong. And the only bit I need, I don't have here. I mean, again, what are the chances? Today's not a fantastic day, I must admit, but I have the world's smallest nut to undo, and I seem to have brought along the world's biggest spanner, and a ratchet that is too small, and another ratchet, wherever it is, which is too bloody big, and I've lost that as well. Cracking absolute belter. I mean, the scenario could not be worse. All the gear, and no idea. Isn't that wonderful? What a wonderful job, a car dealer. What it's like to be a car dealer, eh? Now we're losing light rapidly. So I really am against it, and I've got to get this bloody done. I've got to get it done. Now, worst case happens is I've got one hammer here. I made sure I bought 2 hammers because it's a Land Rover. So yeah, and also I've got one of those as well, and a spare seat belt. But I've got no tools whatsoever right for the job. It's that little insert I need for that big one. Anyway, you can probably imagine how I'm feeling. I'm feeling sort of really frustrated, really against the clock. I can't find the right tools, and I've got to get this done. Otherwise I look like a right tool. Oh, don't tell me that was the right. No. So, okay, chaps, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to leave you here because I've got to concentrate and I've got to get this done. So the next thing you might see, I'm either in the truck on my way home, having done this and celebrating, or commiserating.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Claire, how are you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm all right, thanks. I'm all right. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I'm done now. Actually, I have an 8 o'clock. But
Are you? Well, I'm just having a crack at this, and I'm just getting the scene that
all right, well, I won't keep you.
I don't worry at all. I'm just sort of getting the right sort of tools together, and using my phone for a bit of light here and all that sort of stuff.
Do you need a light? Is there something I can do?
I'm using my phone actually. I'm using my phone, and hopefully.
Flashlight.
No, I should be okay. I've got a bit of battery left in here, but a couple of things are being a bit dodgy, but we'll get over it.
Are you in what, the F mode?
No, I'm not in what the F mode at the moment, so I'm just gently going through my
so
tool
hot that
selection
it's-
here.
No, I'm not in a what the F mode. That's so Harry Potter.
Is it? It's Harry Potter. Well, no, I'm just going through my carefully selected tools that I've got here.
Oh, you've got a dog.
I have, they're all in a very particular order here.
I see that.
And I'm just trying to pick between a couple of little sets here, but it's all fine. But I've managed to get a couple of bits and bobs off, which I'll have a crack at. But I've got a bit of light to go, so yeah, I'll just crack on.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And the keys you saw?
Yeah, I did see. I saw them on the seat. So if I need to swing the car around, I will.
I think you will, because it's a bit tight over there. If you
Yeah.
get over there, you might not get over there, yeah? Or
Um,
does that stay positive? You've got probably an hour of light.
yeah, I'll give it a go. If I don't have the stuff, Claire,
Yeah.
then we'll think again. But I've got the brackets off, and then we just need to get the other brackets off as well. So
you did?
yeah.
You
I've made a start. Yeah, made a start. So I can get that one off. I just need to get those little hangy bits off down there as well.
Oh, I see. So you've got it's a two-piece process, isn't it?
Correct.
You've got the thingies and then the thingies.
The thing is, the inserts and all the other.
Right. Well, I'll let you get to it, because
Thanks.
you know I can talk.
No,
Don't
don't worry. All right.
Oh, is that a selling truck?
The what? Sorry.
Is that a selling truck, or is that...
That's the Amarok.
Is that yours?
Yeah, that's ours. Yeah.
Actual to keep?
No, I'd love to keep all the cars that we have, but no, I actually sold that today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did actually.
It's very nice.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. That's a nice truck.
It is a nice truck.
Yeah. All right, I'll let you get to it.
All right, Claire. Well, I'll give you a shout. I'll give you a shout shortly.
Okay, and then,
Yeah, and then I'll give you a shout. All right. see if a size 13 will get a size 10 off. Oh, well, it's not going to, is it? It's just going to strip the mother. Right, chaps, how did that go? Bloody appalling. I bloody cut my finger, split my lip, and it's all gone horribly wrong. But anyway, I haven't managed to finish it. But God, things we do as a car dealer, eh? Unbelievable. So I'm heading off. I'm going to go and lick my wounds. Fucking blood everywhere. Managed to get the side steps off anyway, but you know, bloody car's beeping at me now. What an evening, eh? What a bloody evening. Anyway, I'll fill you in the morning when I'm a little less, preoccupied with all the bandages and blood and everything. Anyway, laters. Well, morning all. In the office, Friday morning, and I'm all bandaged up after last night, but that was eventful. So just had a inquiry on the Karoq after reducing the price on it yesterday. Only reduced it by a couple £100, and we've had two inquiries on that one, Michelle. Nice touch. Just nip it down a tiny bit. It was just under, so it's just under 12,000. So that must be quite a bit of a price point around here, Michelle. 12 grand, just underneath.
Maybe that's what it is with a Cougar.
Yeah, we won't worry about that because the Cougar has just been paid for, so I will happily consider that as well and truly sold, which is great.
Ring the bell.
We've got, why? Go on then. Sounds like walking into a post office, doesn't it? Lovely village shop. So we got a test drive on the Karoq this morning at 11, and it sounds like I'm going to sell that car today. It really does. It sounds like and it feels like it. And I said to Michelle this morning that I have a feeling we're going to be high-fiving by the end of today. I just have it. I can feel it in my waters. We're going to be high-fiving at the end of today for whatever reason, but I don't know what reason, for whatever reason, but I know we are. Anyway, we'll see how the day goes, but I'm excited about today. I'm looking forward to it. Things are going to happen and stuff's going to get sold, so I'll catch you chaps later. Bye. Right, Wednesday. You all right?
The Juke is alive.
What do you mean the Duke's alive?
It's Easter for the Duke.
I don't
The
understand.
radio, it's resurrected. I pressed the info button and it's on.
Don't be silly, Michelle. Come on. What have you done? Nonsense. Have you re-engineered the Duke's radio? What have you done?
Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong screen.
What?
I was looking at that screen.
Which screen?
That one.
The aircon screen.
No.
The aircon screen.
Yeah.
What is it? God help us. Huh? Where are you taking this, Michelle?
I'm not. I just need to see the mileage.
Oh. False alarm. But the new radio for that is arriving today, so it needs to get fitted, and we need to see that working because it's being picked up tomorrow. Now I just did a test drive on the Karoq, the Carrot. Of course, it's only gone and bloody sold it, haven't I? So that's fantastic news. Pulled the price down on that yesterday, and at the door. So they are part Xing a Mazda C something, 2.2 diesel. It's got an electrical problem, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we gave them a price for that. They reluctantly accepted, but I'm taking a massive risk with that one. Anyway, they're happy, I'm happy, that's the main thing. So the Karoq is sold. Fantastic. I think that puts us up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for the month so far. and we're 21 days in. It's not bad going. That's pretty good. And we got an inquiry on the Picasso. That'd be good to get one sold. So see if we can get another one out the door for this week. That would be good. Today or tomorrow. Fantastic news. Well, here's Michelle. She's probably found something else. Everything all right, Michelle? Have you found anything else? Have you fixed anything else? No. Nothing else? No.
But the Fusion
Yes.
smells terrible.
The Ford Fusion.
Yeah.
That's the part exchange of because the Cougar's gone now. I'm so pleased that Cougar's gone.
God.
Cougar got picked up and the lady dropped off her Ford Fusion. And she said to me, how much could you give me for the Ford Fusion? She said, I think the clutch is on its way out. And I said to her, Sue, I'm very happy to be able to give you absolutely nothing for it. And we all just rolled around laughing up on the upper forecourt. So we shook on that. So nothing. We're basically taking it off her hands. 180 something thousand miles, clutch gone, wind mirror hanging off, stinks of old ladies' farts basically, and smoke. And she's a heavy smoker.
I might keep it.
You might keep it. Why would you keep it?
Crazy.
Oh, for your daughter.
Yeah.
Good too. It's up to you. But you put a new clutch in it, and it's 180 something thousand miles.
But
I
it's
wouldn't
on
bother.
MOT till December.
All right, well, yeah, but can it run until December? I'd think about that one if I were you, before putting your daughter out on the road on that sort of car. Anyway, right, we must crack on. We need to get another sale today.
Okay.
What's the plan? All right?
Right.
I've done one, so it's your turn. You need to drum some
I
business
need
up.
to up my game.
Up your game today.
Okay.
Right, we'll catch it. We're waffling. I'm sorry, terribly sorry, but we're waffling. We'll catch you later. Bye. Well, morning all. Saturday morning, and I'm in the Nissan Juke, which is being handed over today. But the new radio is in, and it needs coding, and I can't quite figure out how to get the coding done. So I've got an appointment. Michelle and I have actually got an appointment in Plymouth this morning. We are test driving the new Renault 5 electric car. Now they're quite fun little cars, and we thought about possibly having them as a couple of company cars, sign writing them and all that sort of jazz. And so we'll buzz around the local area, basically a mobile advert really. The lease on these things is pretty, not pretty reasonable. It's not much at all. And they do about 200, well they say 250 miles on a full electric charge, but that's probably about 200, which sounds fantastic. And they're cool, they're colourful, and they'll look really, really fun, I think. So we're just going to go and test drive those. And we're probably going to get 2 of them, hopefully. Well, we'll see all the figures and see how it all stacks up. But while I'm over in Plymouth, I'm going to take this Nissan Juke and see if I can whip it into Nissan and get the radio sorted out. And the tyre management lights just come on. So need to give it a good run anyway before we hand it over and get all these little bits sorted out, which should have been done before, to be honest. But yes, so then we're back handing over more cars. So I might see you at Renault. Laters. Well, morning chaps. So I'm here. There's the little Renault 5. Isn't that fun? So Michelle and I were thinking of having something of that colour, that spec, nice wheels, all that sort of stuff, fun roof, and kitting it out with signage along the side. And as I say, it's not that much money at all per month as a mobile advertising board. when you think about it, 2 of these is the same cost as having the fuel pump things in Morrison's. Nuts, isn't it? So I'm in Torquay a lot, and Michelle's all over the place. So fun little car. Look at that. What do you think? What do you think? Crazy or sensible? I don't know. Anyway, it's a bit of fun as well. Yeah, we'll see. Got all the pricing, got all the specs and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I'll catch you back at the office because I've got a bloody car to hand over. Right, I'm now at Nissan, main dealer, mate, main dealer. Because I've made a few phone calls and trying to get this bloody stereo. Look, it says secure system is locked, red. Please contact your dealer, mate. So this basically, I can unlock it and then unlocks for about 15 minutes and then it locks itself again. This is a second-hand radio, so apparently the radio's got to be connected with the car. Everything's got to be reprogrammed, including the keys. I don't understand who wants to nick these bloody radios these days. I mean, I remember, 20 years ago, the radios were quite a desirable thing to smash a window and grab out. But nowadays, I mean, come on, it's not exactly if it's a fancy radio. Anyway, so I've got to try and get this bloody thing unlocked. And of course, got to contact main dealer, haven't I? There's nothing. It's certainly not something I can do at home, clearly. But I'm gonna, seeing as I'm in Plymouth, I thought I'll go to Nissan, and they're gonna got to remap the whole car, mate. You got your spare key? We're gonna have to change all the keys and change all your chassis number and everything else like that. I'm gonna go. Come on, mate. Look, I'm a car dealer. You're a car dealer. Let's just get this bloody radio working, can we? Can you just put in your fancy code that is uniform to all bloody radios, and let's just get the thing going, and I can hop on and start selling some more bloody cars. Anyway, so that's how it's going to go, I think. And if they can't do it, I'm sure I've got to make an appointment with main dealer. And waiting list is probably about 5 months. But I'll find a way around it. I've got to. I will. I bloody will. Ugh. Right, let's go and speak to main dealer, shall we? Right, main dealer. Ladies. Right, main dealer can't sort it out. Apparently the radio doesn't even need a code. Well, if main dealer can't sort it out, I'm going to have to bloody sort it out. I'll be a bit amazed if I get back and I do exactly what I did with that Ford Focus and then get a code that all works. Then I'll be fixing shit again, won't I? Right, I need to get back to base, get this, try and get this radio sorted myself, because these chaps can't do it. It baffles me why they can't, but there you go. Right, I'll catch you later. I'll get this bugger handed over. Laters. Right, I'm back at base and I am completely stumped by this radio thing. Does look like it has to go to main dealer and have everything recoded. So the car's been picked up in a minute, so that's a bloody lesson learned. If you get a replacement radio in a car, you've got to have it all recoded by main dealer. So I'm going to have to explain to the customer, look, I'm terribly sorry. We will book you into main dealer and get all this coded up. It's terrible to all the inconvenience and everything. I suppose that's the problem when you're not quite experienced with this sort of stuff, and then you get things like this that bite you in the arse. So I'm a bit miffed. Not a great end to the week, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'm a bit miffed off about that. So I've trawled the internet, I've looked at everything, I've tried everything, but I can't seem to find a way of doing it. So I've got to go back to main dealer, even though I went to main dealer today and they couldn't do anything. So or I send her in somewhere and get an aftermarket one fitted. Maybe. But I'm going to have to calm this one down with the customer, let them know, and that we'll do everything we can to get it working with the minimal amount of inconvenience. But lesson learnt, if you're going to replace a radio, allow time to get it done by a mine dealer if you can. Right, so very quiet on the inquiries there. A couple of inquiries have come in for Jaguar and also the Picasso, but not much moving on that one for some reason. Hi, is this car available? Yeah, it is. When would you like to come down? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, it's like Facebook Marketplace, isn't it? So, never mind. You know, other punters will come. Maybe they found a car already. Right, I must crack on. We're going to conclude this week very shortly and the end of season 1. But I need to get on and edit this video and what have you. But I'll catch you chaps later after the handover. So I'll tell you how that goes. Bye. Oh, that's the Juke gone. Hallelujah. And she was okay with the radio not working quite, you know, as it should be. But I've said to her, we're just going to sort everything out. So I am going to sort everything out, even if it means me going there and putting an aftermarket one in. Oh, wowzers McTrousers. And it's time for a beer. End of season 1. And you know what? All you wonderful chaps that have sent beer. We've got wine, beer here and everything. This is, I think that's from the Car Owl and all that sort of stuff. But I'm going to tuck into a beer. We're end of a season, end of a week. And come on, you. Got one of these old farts. It's subscriber sent me one of those, which is lovely. I think it was one for my birthday. So I'm going to crack one of those little mothers open. Cheers, chaps. What a wonderful 25 weeks it's been. I mean, what a journey. You see me right from the start. If you look at the first episode, I'm like a rabbit in the headlights. I haven't a clue what I'm doing. Still haven't got a clue what I'm doing. But I'm having bloody good fun doing it. And it's been fantastic. You all have been fantastic as well. Amazing. All your comments, suggestions, all your support, everything. It's spurred me on to keep these videos going. And I've learnt so much from all of you. And, you know, we just can't stop learning, can we? We just cannot stop learning. We keep making cock-ups and we keep learning. That is life. That is life. But doing this has been such good fun, and I've got all you to thank for that. And I've also got to thank lovely Michelle, who's on this journey with me, and she's not here today. She's doing bits and bobs, but yes, absolutely amazing. So, gosh, what a week! It's just to conclude the week, let alone the whole last 25 weeks. Well, this week 3 down. So we're 10? What were we at? 10? Were we 10 cars? I can't remember. 10 cars. And when I was in a mine dealer today at Nissan, their second-hand car sales last month was 16. Now we're a small little independent place in the middle of nowhere, you know, with no passing trade or anything. We did 13 last month or something like that. So we're hot on your heels, Nissan. We're hot on your bloody heels. And we're just going to keep plugging away because clearly we're doing something right. I'm not quite sure what we're doing right. We're doing something right. So we just need to just carry on going and just keep improving stuff and getting good stock in at the right bloody money and selling them for profit. That's the main thing. Warranty-wise, we have had, I think, 1 warranty claim, which is a battery in the whole year, I believe. I don't think we've had anything else. So that's pretty bloody good as well. So I'm really pleased with that. And I think that's down to how we buy them, what we buy, and how we prep them. And actually just doing, you know, when there's something to be done to a car, we actually go and do it. We do it properly. which I think's really important. You don't have to have all the bollocks of doing warranty. So we might just adjust our warranty scenario. So where we might self-warrant some stuff, the bigger stuff we do, the Discovery Sports and all that sort of stuff. Bizarrely, we haven't had a warranty claim on one of those, although we did have to fix quite a big DPF issue right back almost on day one. But other than that, it's been amazing, been fantastic. I've enjoyed every single minute of it. But look, as I said right at the beginning, do let me know if you want to see something else, something different, or just say stay offline, and I will, if you're sick and tired of it. And I'm sorry this video's been a long one, but it's the end of season 1, isn't it? So we've all it's going to be a slightly extended one anyway. So, but I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not in the tally because I've got lots of beer in the office here, and why not to finish off with a beer from a subscriber. And thank you all for you sending your wonderful gifts and all that sort of stuff. And the rolling stock for season 2 will be well underway soon, so we'll get that fired out to you all. Look, it's been brilliant. So you all take care, have a fantastic week, and we'll see you in a few weeks' time. And I can't wait, already can't wait. I'm looking forward to a bit of a rest, but I can't wait to be back already. So probably see you next week anyway. Take care, chaps. Bye.